What's up, YouTube? You're checking out the Frequent Flyer, and as you can see, we have a box to unbox, and I'm a little excited. This one came in from FedEx, and we got the Blue Alien on deck. Got a little box on him there. We're gonna get right in here and check this out. If this is what I think it is, this thing belongs to one of a friend of mine, Monty Love, aka Spider-Man. So I'm just gonna check this out before I give it to him, though, with his permission, of course. So we're gonna get right in here. Okay, I'm gonna have to take this off camera for a second to get it out of the box. Turn this thing upside down. Shake it out. Okay, it has a nice handle on it. It's the Rodeo 150 by Walkera. So let's get right in here and check it out. Nice box. Let's see how you open this thing. So the box opens from the bottom. My son is upstairs crying. He's not having a good time, but I am. So this thing opens up nicely. Let me put it back up here so you guys can see how this thing opened up. Opened up from the side. We have the instructions manual here. Nice presentation. I'm a sucker for a nice presentation. The quad is here next. Wow, this thing is small. I don't know why I was thinking this thing was going to be larger. And so the camera does tilt there. Looks like it can go all the way up. Yes, it can. Wow. So this thing could have some serious pitch on it, being that the camera tilts that far up. Let me bring it back down a little. Look like 4-inch props. Looks awesome, man. Let me get the other stuff out of here. They had the quad first. They had the quad front and center there. We have a USB charging cable, looks like. Maybe for updates. A little wrench and an Allen wrench in there too. And what do we have in here? Wow, it has the same battery connector. I forgot what the name of this is called, but it looks like the same exact one that the Hubsan has. So the Hubsan 501S. And it's 850 milliamp hours. Pretty awesome. I don't know if I like that connector being on there though. We got an extra set of spare props. They come in 2 in a pack. Let's move this here. Got some foam in there for packing. And we got a Devo 7 in here. Can't say I'm a big fan of a Devo 7 because you guys know I like the mod Devos. But this thing feels nice. Feels like a really nice radio. Wish the internal memory was enough to mod it with deviation. But nevertheless, the gimbals do feel the same. Nice gimbals on it. Got all the switches and everything you need on this Devo 7. So let's sit down here and see what else we got inside here. We got a 2S and 3S charger. Wow. Hopefully this thing will be compatible with 3S batteries, but as of now, I think it's only 2S batteries. We got the US style charger on here. Adapter plug. And I think that's it. Nothing else underneath there. Just some of the foam packing. Now let me just move this out the way. Let's look at this again. Have another look at it. I'm gonna slide this stuff here back so you guys can see it. Keep it there. Now let's look at this little baby here. Looks awesome. Let's see, the battery looks like it goes in here. Lift up to unlock, it says. So I'm guessing you slide it out. Let's see, lift that up, slide it out. Yes, and the battery goes in there sideways. So doesn't look like we're going to be able to fit a Hubsan battery in here. That's what I was thinking. I could fit a larger Hubsan battery in here. Doesn't look like it. Looks like there's two lights right here. Pretty awesome. Nice. And the 5.8 gigahertz camera goes there. This is a FPV system. No monitor. But they can't give you everything. I guess they're expecting you to have goggles or maybe your own monitor. This here on the side is an external RX port. Okay, so I can't find my scale right now to weigh this thing, but I ain't gonna sweat it. We just gonna do some more exploiting of this thing. Have a look at it. Let's do some size comparisons. Here's the XK Whirlwind X251, and check it out. It's smaller than that, definitely, but look at this. The motors are the same size. The motor size is the same, so you guys know how much punch this thing has. Just imagine this thing. Well, I can just imagine that this thing would have even more punch. It's definitely lighter. So let's see what kind of post they have on here. Self-tightening props, by the way. And yep, it's this. It looks like it's fitting standard props. Let's see. I got a bag of props up here. Let's see. Check out our options with this thing. I think I have some smaller props than these. These are 3-inch props. Actually, the post seems like it's a little thinner. Let's see, these won't fit. Some 4 inches here. Yep, and they look a little. These 4 inches I have are a little bit more sturdy than these ones that come stock. But it looks like I would have to use an adapter for it, which these usually do come with adapters. So I'm guessing you can get those on there. Well, wait a minute. Actually, nope, it's not fitting. Wow, so you're gonna have to, because of the size of this thing, you're not going to be able to use standard 4-inch props. These props are a little smaller than 4-inch. They're a weird size. Let me see. Yeah, see, this is a 4-inch prop, and look, maybe a 1/2 inch shorter. So you can't fit 4-inch props on here, guys. Check it out. That's a negative in my book. Because the 3-inch props are just going to be too small. I got some 3-inch props here. Let's look at those. This is a 3-inch prop here, and check out the size comparison. See, it's just going to be too small. I wouldn't. It might fly, though. Actually, these motors might have a high enough kV to fly with these little. I actually think these are 1306 motors. I think these are 1306 motors here, and so they definitely can handle these 3-inch props flying with it. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know if it will be better than the stock props. It might be the same because they probably grab the same amount of air because these are a little fatter. You know, I don't know which one is lighter. Might get the same performance out of it with that. Well, then again, you have to use a nut with this one, so it might make this one a little heavier. So it seems like the best option for this thing is the stock props, and they were smart about doing that. Money-wise for them anyway. Not good for us. But it comes with this 5.8 gigahertz antenna there. You're going to want to remove that and put a clover leaf on there for sure. Let's see. kind of connector. Okay, it's the male in here. So this is the female in here. So I think I have one that'll go on there. But I'll fly it in its stock form though. I'm not going to use the Devo 10 or anything like that, or the Devo 8S. I'm going to use the Devo 7 that came stock with it, and check it out. You guys can expect some flight footage from this very soon, and maybe a quick review and ultimately a full review. It's the Walkera Rodeo 150. Thanks for watching.